Hey guys, welcome back to MiroDoor TV. I'm backstage for the Kooey show, which is almost ready to go in a couple of hours. We're here with Nikki Silverthorne, who is the director of Kooey. So we're just going to ask her a few questions, which basically you guys have sent through that you want to know. So first of all, if you could just give us a bit of a rundown of what's happening with Kooey at the moment. I know you guys have expanded through other parts of, I guess, the globe. So tell me where you guys are at the moment with the company in expansion.
At the moment, we're still focusing on America. It's such a big market and it's really good for us to get in there. So that's sort of our main focus overseas at the moment, but we have expanded into the UK and Europe as well, so that we're just at the starting point of that. So it's still going to take a fair while to get there, but yeah, it's good that we're starting.
Fantastic. And you guys are based in WA?
Yes, in Perth.
Okay, so how is that? I know, I guess in Sydney we're not really privileged to know what's going on so much in Perth, but tell me what the fashion scene's like over there and the industry growing in Western Australia.
It's growing a lot. Like, there's a lot of designers that are coming up that, you know, match it with the best of all the rest of the Australian designers. So, I mean, it does sort of fall short for us a little bit over there. We're, you know, out of the spotlight. So that's why we need to come over to events like this and get into other countries as well, because otherwise we just fall under the radar completely.
Yeah, okay. So you guys started, how did the whole thing start? Like, what was it that, I guess, made Kooey begin?
Well, it was actually somebody else that started it, and then I came on board originally just sort of to help out and then help run it all. And then from there we've taken it, we launched it in Perth, and then it's just sort of progressed slowly, but it's getting there now.
It is. Like, yeah, guys at home, it's one of the ones to watch for bikinis and swimwear and things like that. And everybody overseas seems to love Australian bikinis and swimwear because we seem to get it right. So I guess the other thing that we want to know is, if someone was wanting to work for Kooey, because this is the questions that we get all the time, people fresh out of school or studying, they don't know what the next step is, and I don't know either, so I can't really give advice that much. So I just want to know, what was, I guess, in your experience, what did you sort of study, or how did you get to be where you are at the moment?
I've actually got a degree in commerce, so it's management and HR management, so it's a little bit different, but that gives me the business background. So I know how to grow the business, and then I've got the artistic background with what I've done, but just didn't follow through with it going to university. But it really, with fashion, it doesn't matter where you've come from, as long as you've got the drive for it, you can do really well in the industry. So you get knocked back so many times, but as long as you keep pursuing it, eventually you're going to get a door opening for you, and you just have to work really hard. As soon as you do one thing, like you don't turn up for work, or you're a bit lazy at something, that can end it all for you in the fashion industry, because it's such a close-knit community. Everybody talks, so you really need to work hard.
That's right, and that's perfect, because we've got, as you can see, all the volunteers everywhere. I think there's 400, and some people kind of go, oh, I don't really want to turn up this day, but it does get noticed, unfortunately.
Yes, it does.
So I guess with your HR background, it would be perfect. What do you guys kind of do for recruitment? If you do need to take somebody on board, where do you look? What is the first kind of port of call for you guys?
Well, we do actually get a lot of people contacting us all the time, so it's good that we see that coming through. So we get an idea of what's out there, but if we're specifically looking for somebody, it's good to go to other people that have worked in the industry first, obviously, so that they've got the experience. But when we find somebody, we make sure that we've researched what they've done and that they're hardworking, because we have put on people in the past that haven't worked out for us, and it's really disappointing, because you get to know somebody on such a personal level when you work in this industry, so that you become almost friends, and then when they don't do their job properly, it's really like you take it personally. So you work hard and you get places. So
excellent. So with the collection and everything that's going out now, what do you think everyone will be raving at? Are there any key looks that you really, really are just loving from Kooey?
Yeah, we've got the high waist pant. We've shown it in our Miami show, and they loved it. So like high waist pants, they're coming out everywhere for swimwear now, and they just look beautiful. It's for the girls that don't normally wear swimwear. They want to cover their tummy, but this covers their tummy. So like, it's perfect, and like anything bright, summer's great for having bright colours. So if you can pull off a bright colour in swimwear, then yeah, you're right on.
That's exactly right. I think that's the best thing is the bright colour, because that's exactly what my eyes just go. Normally I'm wearing bright colours, and the orange, like I said, the orange swimwear that I had from Kooey is fantastic. So there you go, guys. There's Kooey and some information from Nikki. But thank you for your time.
That's okay.
Thanks, guys.